Good morning, teachers. Welcome back to the next in line of Tips for Effective Teaching series by Teachering. Today, for some reason, I remembered my class many years ago. While teaching, I had this very bright child constantly getting up, interrupting my class and putting his hand up to ask a question. His questions were very good, but it so happened that other children started becoming irritated with the child. He would constantly stop me, and every 20 seconds or every 30 seconds, he would get up and ask a question. Today, that was then. I was a very young teacher and I dealt with it in the way I knew best. I told the child, okay, we will talk about it later. Today, I know that there are several children in our regular classrooms who constantly get up and try to seek teachers' attention. It is called attention-seeking behavior. Now, asking questions, interrupting lessons is one way, and there are many other manifestations of this behavior. Children may make noise, or suddenly crack a joke, or try to play the joker, or do something drastically different from what is happening in the classroom, make other people laugh, and these can cause some very severe problems to the teaching, to the teaching learning process. So here are a couple of things that the teacher can do if she has a couple of students like this in her class. One is no point ignoring the child. The child must not be ignored at any cost. It is important for the teacher to understand that if there is a child like this in my class, she needs to vary her teaching methods. Try and include interesting ways of teaching. Probably getting the child using group work and giving the child a leadership responsibility. When people seek attention, there are ways of giving it to them without letting them overpower or take over your session or hijacking your session. Give them specific responsibilities which also challenges them and also furthers their own, satisfies their urge for attention. Small tasks like make notes while I'm teaching or summarize the lesson at the end of, give such specific tasks to them, and that should take care of the problem to a large extent. Also, it is very important when children, if you're taking a lesson and children keep asking questions in between and you cannot address it immediately, put a parking lot on your board itself. For example, if your board is big, put a column and write down parking questions or question park, like car park. You can say question park, and note down the questions that the children asks you. Let me just summarize it briefly. 1, do not ignore the child. 2, try and give the children specific responsibilities that they can actually handle, like taking notes while you're teaching and then summarizing them back to you at the end of the class. And finally, if they have problems or questions, park it somewhere on the board or in your journal. Hopefully, this should help deal with the problem and the children will become more productive. Thank you very much. It would be nice if you have handled a problem like this efficiently, and we would love it for you to share it with us.